Hi, my name is Adam Calder, and I'm going to be doing a review on MarketMuse today. MarketMuse is a software used by companies of all different sizes, and the software is used to optimize web pages in order to get them on the first page of Google. Because as we all know, that if you're not on the first page of Google, then you might as well not even be on Google, because we all look at the first page and we never look further down usually. So you really want to be on that first page. So super useful software. I'm going to go ahead and go over the optimize feature today. The optimize feature is going to show you how to optimize your website to get on the first page of Google, and we'll jump right into it. So for this example, I'm going to be using a company called Chatbooks. Chatbooks is a custom photo album service where you pick out photos and then they turn that into a photo book or a chat book. And that's going to be the example we use today. So you'll go ahead and log in and you'll get a screen that looks like this. It'll be blank right here, also blank right here, and it'll ask you to type in a URL. So we typed in the URL for Chatbooks, and we also typed in, it's going to ask for a keyword. So we're going to say photo book as a keyword because that's a pretty relevant word for Chatbooks. When you click run and fetch, it will go ahead and give you all of this data. You'll get data on the side here, and you'll also get this data right here. And this is pulling words exactly from the URL that you typed in. So this is the home page of Chatbooks. As you can see, it's got your content score, which is a 12, the average, which is a 21, and the target, which is a 35. So there's obviously room for improvement here. It also talks about the word count. You've got 260 words. With an average of 1,137 for the industry, and your target is about 1,200 words on the page. So, going straight into it, you can see by clicking on the Research tab, these are the different words that people would search up that are relevant to photo books. So you can see there's photo book right here, and we do not use it, or Chatbooks does not use it at all. But it is suggested that you use it 3 to 10 times. So maybe something you want to look at. But as you go down to photo space book, they obviously use that more times. So maybe you don't have to focus on this keyword, but you can focus on this one right here. But it says it's recommended that you have it more than 10 times. So that's something that they'd want to incorporate into their website. As you go down further, there's some more relevant ones like custom photo book. I think that's one that they'd want, so it's recommended that they put that somewhere on their homepage, saying it 1 to 2 times. But super cool, you can go through all of these, and it'll tell you, you can pick which keywords you want to focus on. For a small and medium-sized business, I would focus on 10 to 30 words. As you get into enterprises or Fortune 500 companies, they use thousands of words, but I would focus on 10 to 30 or whatever your capacity is that you think you can handle. Then you can also go to compete. So as we type in the word photo book, we can see which rankings you'll get. We've got mixed book at the top, photo book, Shutterfly, and number 6 we got Chatbook. So obviously there's a little bit of room for improvement here so that we can move them up the list. Being number 6, you would still be on the first page, which is really good, but the higher you are up, the better. As you can see, as you move down to like 11 and 12, you getting kind of in a bad spot. So being in that top 4 is really what you want to focus on getting. And this will help you do that. So right here, like I said, you can see the different words, what it's suggested. You can go in here and actually edit the text. And as you edit the text, you can go ahead and rerun it to see how you would score. So that's a super useful tool. So you don't have to make a bunch of changes to your website and then rerun it. You can actually do it within this platform. And then also within Compete, or within the Optimize tool, when you go to Compete, you can also click on competitors and see how many times they use the word, and they've got the them score. And then you can also see how many times you use the word, which is super cool and helpful. But that is kind of an overview, a short overview of the Optimize tool. Overall, if we go to the pricing, it is a fairly expensive tool, but Optimize is the most useful tool, the one that is most popular. I wouldn't say most useful, but I'd say it's the most popular application at $79 a month. I would say that it is a little bit pricey, but for what it does, some people might not think it is too pricey. Because if it is moving you up, then it may get you more sales. But it is one of the more pricey tools. So I would probably rate it maybe a 2 as far as price. It's reasonable, but you need to know the value and be able to use that to optimize your website and really get the full effect out of this product. And then as far as functionality, I feel like it's super, I mean, the functionality is awesome on it. Super intuitive, super easy to learn. The learning curve on it, I learned it in a matter of, just really, I learned it within like an hour. I could figure out all the things that I did. Playing around on the tool, obviously longer, is super helpful, but definitely super easy to use. So functionality, I'd say, is 4 out of 5. Learning curve, definitely another 4 out of 5. And the only reason we did price at 2 out of 5 is because it does tend to be one of the more expensive softwares. But for what it does, you really have to see the value. So the value's in the eye of the beholder. But overall, that's just an overview of MarketMuse. Definitely a tool that I would get if I was starting a business. Just because it really does, being on the first page of Google is something that's super important, especially in the digital age. So I would definitely recommend this tool overall.